So this is it then. Welcome to the EXFL Tier 1 Season 9 United States of the Americas Grand Prix. The Freedom Grand Prix, as some people would call it. Well, the first person coming out of the pits is Max in the McLaren. And he's, I don't know if that's a celebrated donut out the pits. For skill, not skill issue. Few people out in intros all out with his miraculous return on the mediums. And Jaden on the inters, Vay's on inters as well. Same as Norris. But we'll watch Max, who's like the only guy out just now in the softs. So again, yesterday in Tier 2 it was a race of penalties, and well, the guy who won it I heard was very handsome and sexy. Ben with a 5th place pen for a collision on his first out lap. But anyway, saying penalty a big part. Race won by a 10th yesterday in Tier 2, so if you can keep away from the white lines, then a good chance of a good result. So we'll follow Max in his first lap. Coming down the first corner, probably one of my favourite first corners in the whole calendar. It's, get that shot of the sunset, one of the best shots you can see in all of F1. You'll see it in a minute. Coming over the hill with the end starter, sector 2. There it is. Probably one of my favourites anyway. And coming down now into whatever turn number this is. Like the big straight with the sun blind you for a wee bit, but anyway. Coming down the end of the big heavy braking zone down all the way into 3rd gear. Coming down into the final sector of his first lap. I think pole in Tier 2 yesterday was a 32.3, I think. No, 32 something, but I don't know what 32 was. But it was a 32, so what kind of times these guys can set. Very easy to invalidate through here, but keeping it clean so far by the looks of it. I'm just going to cross the line with a 33.1 as his banker. Got Ollie on his return, sexy man on his return, on the mediums in the Alpha Tower. It's a yellow, it's Max. It's done the same thing as just an outlap and spun. It's a donut. Ben with 35.6, that won't be a 100% to flat, but let's see what Ollie can do in the mediums. Up into P2, 33.9, not a bad lap on the mediums, not bad at all. I'll find what pole in Tier 2 was yesterday. So pole in Tier 2 yesterday was a 32 point, yeah, it was a 32.3. So I've got a great memory apparently. Then we got What is on a lap here? coming up to the back of Ollie, he gets out of the way before the straight. Yeah, TB with 32.5 banker, not bad. Yeah, what was it? DRS opened down the big straight up to about 200 miles an hour before the heavy braking zone going into the third sector. It's a yellow, but I think that's just... It's Vase. He's out of fuel, so not to worry about. You got Ferdic coming through the third sector now. Looks nice and neat and tidy there. For the last section of corners. And it's going to be a 33-1 for the McLaren driver. You got Sam coming around the last corner now, but he's flashing, so I don't think he'll be... Maybe it's an in-lap, I don't know. But most people setting the lap, still got Danny, Vase, Frank and Nico in the pits just now. Red Fire Tiger, good lap from him, 33-1. Guess I'm on the front row provisionally. TB, provisional pole for him and the Alpine driver just now, 32.5. And what, that's 6/10 between him and the next fastest driver. Try and get the gap up. If I can figure out how the game works. There we go. So let's see if you can find anyone on track. You've got Ben going about. I think he's put quite a lot of fuel in the car, yeah, 14 laps. So we're kind of taking this a practice session, I think. Yeah, it's Ollie coming into pit again for his first run in the softs. See how he can put his Alpha Tauri on his return. Coming over the hill, and he's still in an out lap, so it's not going to be setting a time. So let's try and find anyone on a lap. Yeah, you got Samuel setting up. I don't know if that glitch, but it could be a purple second sector. But a bit of a slide there coming out that corner into a triple right-hander. It's a nice corner, that one. You can go side by side, but it's risky. Coming up to the last corner now, where we'll put his Ferrari. Puts it on provisional pole with a 32.4. It's a nice lap from him. Knocks TB up in the second. Ben's still going on his probably practice session for him. Danny in the Haas coming through the S's on his first run of this session. Coming over the hill now, just behind his teammate actually, who's setting his first run. I'm going to go on with Frankie just now, who's coming up straight with DRS opened. See where he can put his Haas in his first run. Only doing 2 runs, I think, saving a set of softs for the race. Which is usually a smart idea if there's any like safety cars or anything like there was yesterday in Tier 2. But just puts you more at risk if you screw up one of your laps and puts pressure on you. But looking okay for Frankie just now coming to the last sector. See where he can put his Haas. It's a 32-1, putting 3 tenths between him and Sam, and then it's a Haas 1-2, a 32-0 for Danny. Some lap from him. It's a Haas 1-2 just now. It's good for them, for their constructors' hopes. I mean, not that I know what a championship is, but it's something. But it'll be good points for them if you can get a 1-2 in the race as well. Go on board with Ollie for the last sector. Wanting to get a decent result for his first race back in a while. Oh, but it's a big slide for the last corner there. And that'll ruin his lap, pretty much. Yep. Unlucky for him. You got Jaden out in the lap. His first run in the softs, coming to the S's as well. You get the nice shot as well. But no, he's off. You see the shot, but you don't see the car as it is coming through the gravel. It's very easy to lose it at that corner. Not a lot of traction there. You got Norris and Alfa Romeo. Let's see where he can put it. See if he can knock the Haas's off their perch. Comes in the final corner, and it's only a 33-0. So a whole second off pole for him. It's maybe looking to improve. Oh, Red Fire Tiger on a lap, hold ride on board for him, coming through the final sector. See where he can put his Mercedes. Oh, that's invalidation. No, he's kept it, but he's going to have lost time coming through there. So he can cruise anyway. It does up to 5th with 32.6, but we're looking to improve with that mistake at the penultimate corner. Yeah, that's the word for it, penultimate. Coming out the fancy words of the Ben's still going. I think Ollie's coming out of the pits. Yeah. Neil's on a lap, I think. Yeah, he's flashing. Yeah, Max invalidated. Most people will be sitting in the pits, readying up for that final run of quality. Nico's yet to set a lap, so I'll just put pressure on himself to set a decent lap with only 4 minutes to go in this qualifying session here in Texas. I think only, yeah, so here's 25 Tigers in lap, and Ben's just going in his long run. So, yeah, just waiting for all the cars to go out for a final run of qualifying. You've got a few cars coming out now for the final runs. Just now it's both the Ferraris of Niels and Ollett. Looking to improve after spinning the final corner on his flying lap. Ben will have to come in soon, because I don't know if Ben will be able to get a better lap in. It's only 2 minutes, well, just under 3 minutes left. I mean, by the time he comes into the pits, he's going to have to do his lap on, let's see how old his softs are. 7 lap old softs, so I suppose an absolute miracle. It's not going to be the best lap from him. And you got a Haas 1 and 2, an Alfa Romeo 6, 7, a Haas, McLaren 8, 9, and a Alpha Tauri 8, 10, 11, and then a Aston Martin in the last row of the grid. So, I mean, building to improve, but who will focus on? I think Alpha Tauri's the first, so always going to be the first one to start his lap. You can see all in the background coming around turn 1 while he's coming around the last sector. So we'll go on board with him while he's starting his final lap. He is now crossing the line to start his final lap. We'll run up the hill into turn 1. Looks quite neat through there. Get the lap data on to see if he's up in the first sector or not. He's a 10th up. What about Niels? See if it's 4. Well, I can't be right. 4 seconds up. Right, a 10th up. Right, okay. That's just me. What about Vase? Yeah, it's too late to see his, but that nice shot there. As you can see in the map, everyone else apart from the 12 Tauris, there's a big traffic jam there through sector 3, but he's invalidated in his final run. That's unfortunate for him, but he might be able to make it. There's still time left in this session. It's 30 seconds, he could make it, he's got a decent battery, but go on board with Frankie front row by now, but if you're going to be looking to get that pole position coming through the S's now, he's just under a 10th up, but is that going to be enough to get him pole position? Who knows? There's it. Danny, just a provisional pole sitter coming through the S's now. He's a 10th up in his time. Can he get into the 31s? We need to wait and see. You got TB sitting in 4th just now, coming down the back straight. We'll go on board with Danny, who's just starting the back straight now. So it's going to be looking like it's going to be a really quick lap from him in the Haas. There was a Haas on pole in tier 2 yesterday. Is there going to be a Haas on pole in tier 1 tonight? Just need to wait and see. As most of the cars will be crossing the line. TB crosses the line with a 32.4, puts him up to 3rd. As Frankie crosses the line with 32.0 to put him on provisional pole. What can Danny do about that? Red Flag Tiger up to 4th with 32.4. Where can Danny put his Haas? He puts it on pole with 31.9. It's a rapid lap from him. Let's see, Sam's the last one to cross the line. 32, so P7. So a Haas 1-2 for the home race. Good for them. It's a really quick lap from Danny. Nico on his only run in 3rd. So yeah, Jade must have been validated because his only run is on the inters. Yeah, so yeah, that's your grid for this Freedom Grand Prix. And then with 5-place penalty for a collision, that is bizarre. But that is really close between the two Haas drivers. less than 400ths of a second between them. See if there's any fighting into turn 1. Oh, he's saying he's aiming for the points here, but it's a really good result for Haas anyway. AlphaTauri, Neil saying just take them all out. It's a good strategy to get a 1-2, but I'm not sure if Steele's too happy about that. So as a dry, looks going to be looking at a full dry race. As the drivers making last minute setup changes, strategy. That's too much from there, just go with the default and see what happens from it. Changing fuel, see what happens. It's not like Qatar last week, we got to put about 3 million kilos extra. You're able to get away with probably less than a lap here if there's any safety cars, definitely. But see the crowd going absolutely wild here for the car sitting in the ground. Absolutely enthralling action. Come on. Sure it doesn't take that long to change your strategy. It's not complicated. There was a bit of carnage in lap 1 in Tier 2 yesterday. We'll see if... there we are. So, the revs rise, 5 lights are on. And it's lights out and away we go. Good start from Danny and the Haas. As they all climb up the hill into turn 1. See if there's any moves being made. It looks like Max and Nico are going at it side by side into turn 2. Who's going to come out in front? It's going to be McLaren. It looks like they're banging wheels side by side into the S's. As Nico gets pushed wide, but he's still kind of on track. Comes out, and P4 is Jaden. There's a Alpha Romeo being spun. I think him and Jaden got in a collision, but again, the 2 Haas's lead them away. There's a Ferrari, Sam making a move down the inside. Nice and clean there. So the 2 Haas's lead them away at a home Grand Prix. Get the telemetry up. It's Danny burning quite a bit of his battery on lap 1, but so biggest gainer is Ferdinand McLaren up 3 places. Biggest loser is Vase down in P13, losing 4 places. There's a side-by-side action there. You can find the best TV direction in the world. There's a side-by-side for the triple handler. TB and Norris has always got front actions. As that's TB. Oh no, it's TB into the wall. I don't know if it's a collision or something, but that's really unfortunate for him. As Danny leads him away onto the second lap. Most people on mediums. Some on hards, couple on softs. But I don't know, I can't quite catch it, but it looked like there's collisions between, I think it might have been Norris and TB. Closest cars on track, there's a few battles going on in the mid pack, but the top 8, well no, basically everyone down to 11th with Ben are in a pretty tight pack, as you can see. It's going to be another lap before DRS is activated. You might start to see some moves being made. Everyone sitting about the half battery mark, apart from Frankie. He's got nearly 80% battery. He's going to be looking to make advantage of that, but he just keeps it. as Nico goes down the inside of Max at the end of the back straight, but Max keeps ahead as Ollie and Norris are going at it. Norris gets ahead of the Alpha Pirate. So yeah, coming to the triple right-hander now, everyone's quite tightly bunched up, no safety cars in lap 1. Fights and contact being made near the rear end of the pack. Yeah, well, I think DRS enabled as TB is going, he's off again. A really poor start from the Alpine. It's not going to help the constructors' hopes anyway. We're going to lap 3. DRS will be activated. Max burning quite a bit of his DRS to keep in touch with the two Haas's out in front, but again, the gap is just hovering over a second. Whether he can keep in DRS or not, is TB into the pits for the nose change. Will Frankie make a move on his teammate here? But again, that's about the same battery level, same tyre. This TB is out. Poor start from him and he just gives up, but fair enough. As again, Frankie goes for the move DRS, gets past without much fuss. Will Danny fight back? No, he won't. Is Nico going defensive at the end of the back straight? Ferrari right in his gearbox as he looks for a move out of his side, but thinks better of it. So yellow bashes for TB's cut. I can't see any battles just now, but again, pack is quite tight, but the two Haas's out in front are starting to streak away from the rest of the grid. Go on, Haas. Best team in EXFL by far. Come on. No bias here whatsoever. Again, that's going to leave Max a bit vulnerable here, with no DRS to defend from Nico behind. Then it's going to be hard for him, but I'm going to be back in a minute because I need to do something. So sorry for no commentary for a few minutes. Sam's not missed much, but Sam's up to third, that's new. Nico's still in fourth, Haas is still leading. Yeah, Max down at fifth from third when I left, but I don't think much has happened, so that's something. So it's 2 seconds now between the Hasses and the rest of the field, so I just got fastest lap in. 35.5. Oof, that's a quick lap. Anyway. So Sam in third, defending from Nico. And Passes, if they just want to work together and just give each other a toe with the DRS, and they can just shriek further and further ahead from the rest of the field. And I focus here on Sam and Nico for the battle for the last spot on the podium. And DRS is quite powerful here, well, kind of depending on setup, but yeah, it's DRS, and how can it not be powerful? And Nico's got a bit of a battery advantage, not Hunters. So Haas just stay in formation there. So everyone just staying single file by the looks of it. Yeah. Oh, no, there's a move there. With Ollie and Norris. Norris got a penalty, but it's a bit questionable, being pushed wide there. But they're going side by side. There. As Ollie takes the inside line, stays ahead, they're so close to contact. As Ollie gets ahead just as Alpha Romeo. As Norris looking for a move, it's very difficult to make a move at this part of the track. And he's the first one to get a 3 second, but it is a bit questionable there. There's a battling and getting the elbows out, being pushed wide. There's Jaden's first into the pits to get off mediums, it's quite early. As Norris goes for a lunge into turn 1, he does get ahead, but Ollie looking for the switch back and makes a back contact, but Ollie does get back ahead of the Alfa Romeo. It's just losing them time to the field ahead with Ferdy and McLaren. Some battle. I mean, keeping both cars on track is an achievement there, but Norris looking for a move, but all goes defensive. He goes down the inside there, but all he gets is switch back, goes deep, and again the battle and nails his spun. Because I guess he just got spooked because they battled the wheels and then probably had to slam the brakes or something. But again, Norris gets DRS, goes for the move. So he gets past with a bit less fuss this time with DRS. Always soft, probably starting to lose grip around now. There's Nico, it's his second one to join the 3 second penalty club. So again, yep, 2 Hasses just absolutely loving life out in front. And for Sam, Nico has got a 3 second. If any late safety car, that'll really hurt him. There's now this battle between Norris and Ollie. They've been joined by Ben and Baze. Don't know what his name is, I'll just call him Baze. But again, gaps starting to increase. Norris looking to pull away with Ollie on the old softs compared to Norris's mediums. Let's see then. Again, Ferdy might be looking for a move on Red Fire Tiger here. I don't think he'll be getting DRS. So we should be able to get past here. Yep. No DRS for Red Fire Tiger here. As Nico gets past Sam for the lead. Or third even. And yep, third, he does get past red flag Tiger. What about Ollie and Norris? Norris goes defensive for the inside line, manages to stay ahead with Ollie going for the inside line with switch back, but Norris gets his elbows out and gets ahead, well, stays ahead even. Some battle between these two here. As we'll be getting nearer to the pit window here, but yeah, we'll probably look to pit 11, lap 12 if you're on the mediums. Maybe some people hoping and praying for a safety car to get a free stop, but who knows. Some very talented drivers in this grid, so I don't know if a safety car is as likely as you'd think. As Niels comes into the pit to go off hard, maybe it's a nose change. Who knows? I'm curious to see if it's a nose change. This is just a very out there strategy. No, it's not a nose change. It's Max and Nico going at it for the S's. Okay then. Again, Max is going to have DRS and Sam isn't, so will he be going for a move down the back straight? He's going to open up the DRS. He's not going to use any of his batteries, just rely on the DRS. Sam pulls it to the middle of the track. Max does get past Ferrari without much issue, but Sam later on the brakes, a bit of lag might be involved there, but the McLaren does get up into third place. Haas are absolutely dominating this race, 4 seconds between second and third. Great race for the two Haas drivers. There's I think a battle between Norris and Ollie's calmed down a wee bit now. Everyone's starting to get into a rhythm and get into the later parts of this race as Nico is the first of the higher up runners to pit, which promotes Sam up to 4th place. As Ollie pits off the softs as well. The undercut is quite powerful here. We learned that last night in tier 2. The undercut does work, but then if you extend your medium or hard run, the soft tyre is an option. Medium soft or hard soft does work. As the Haas still 4 seconds separating the Haas and the rest of the grid. But yeah, Sam maybe looking for a move on Max and McLaren. Sam will have a DRS advantage, so, but there's a bit of a gap, it's 6 tenths, so McLaren might be able to stay ahead. See in the background, further try to get past red flag Tiger, but doesn't really work out for him, as yep, Max does stay ahead of Sam in the Ferrari. Really unlucky for Alpha Tauri, who are down in 12th and 13th. Both have pitted, but Niels with a spin, obviously. See, the Haas is coming in, and both stay out. So we just know because he's not really wanting a double stack here, so they need to be careful when they pit. Focus on this battle between Max and Sam here. Coming through the S's. There's a lot of 2-car battles out on track here as Norris is into the pits and promotes Jaden up into the points. Again, Sam's going to have a DRS advantage, but this time it's a lot closer to the back of the McLaren. DRS is opened, he's using battery this time as well. Definitely a lot closer to the back of McLaren, pulls out to the inside and does get past before the end of the straight. Then if he is pitting, that'd be a decent advantage for the Ferrari. Again, now the gap between the Hasses is at 5 seconds almost. Again, everyone just pit window is open now, but we head on to lap 13 of 28 of this United States Grand Prix. As Ferdi is into the pits, that's an interesting line. So he walks up into the pit lane, but Sam and Max still going at it, probably the closest battle on track right now. Haas is just pulling each other along. Stayed in 1-2 since the start of the race, unless I'm getting them mixed up. Yeah, they've switched places actually. So, coming over the crest of the hill now, down at the heavy braking zone before the back straight. DRS is opened on the McLaren, so the McLaren does get past, but Ferrari looking to hook it around the outside, but McLaren stays ahead. Now, triple right-hander, still a good battle between these two, but see who pits or who stays out. If two Hasses stay out from the lap as Max comes into the pits. Trying an undercut maybe. I think Niels is crashed maybe, I might cause a safety car. Possibly. His car is stopped on track. Nah, it's just nothing, not a crash, just retiring on track. And then there was 12 left in this race, halfway through it, so people will be looking to pit. Almost 6 seconds now between third and second. As Nico gets past Faze before the back straight. Bit of a lock up there from Sam, but they want to get up in title centre off anyway, so focus on this. It's a 3-car train here for 5th, 6th and 7th. Now there's a bit of a battle here between Ferdi and Ollie, and then Norris down the inside gets past Ollie. A bit of a clatter of wheels there, but again this battle between Norris and Ollie is not ending even after people pit. As Ben is into the pits, Hasses again staying out, looking to extend the stint on the medium, maybe looking for a medium soft maybe. If they can do that, that will definitely help them. But this battle between Ollie and Norris has been very entertaining to watch anyway. So this is probably the closest battle on track, probably the only battle on track right now actually, between, well, 4 cars now. It is Jaden has to join the battle. as Norris gets DRS open, looking to make a move up into 7th place, but he's got no battery to play with, but he does get past the McLaren. So yeah, it's not everyone's pitted yet. 2 Haas have stayed out, Sam has stayed out, so is Red Fire Tiger. I think Nico was pitted. Same with Norris and the 2 McLarens, so it's going to be interesting. Again, Haas is extending their stint by quite a bit. So you can see the 2 Haas's in the background there coming round turn 2. Just saying, Haas domination could bore EXFL fans. Is Red Flag Tigers just coming out of the pitch there, coming out in P10. Again, coming through the S's again. Focusing on pretty much the only battle on track right now with people pitting and stuff like that. If a safety car now, that would pretty much, I think, would seal the win for either or one of the Haas drivers who have extended their stint on the mediums. See who hasn't pitted yet. So the only drivers yet to pit are your top 3. So it's going to be interesting near the end of this race. As we get out there, we are. The first has to come in as Danny. Yep. No, no, it's Frankie even. Sorry. See what tyre he goes on to. It's going to be the soft tyre. It's interesting. What about Sam? It's soft for him as well. Interesting. So what about 11 laps on the softs? Definitely possible. But that's Frankie coming out in 4th. So Nico has undercut them, but that pace advantage, they've got a big group of cars here around the lower end of the points. There's Norris in 5th, ahead of Woizel and Ollie. Is Red Fire Tiger as the 3rd person to join the penalty club. And you can still win with a penalty. Somebody did it last night in Tier 2. Don't know who it is, but I heard he's an absolutely skilled and amazing driver. Anyway, back onto Tier 1. We've got this big group of cars here after pitting. Frankie is up to 3rd after pitting, getting past Max without much of fuss. Definitely a tyre advantage. Never happened. Drifting. I know it's unfortunate. I mean, if you're battling, you definitely do lose a lot of time around here. But anyway, big group of cars here. 3rd is looking to is a race leader into the pits. Probably softs for him as well, I imagine. Yep, this is softs for the other Haas. See where he comes out. I mean, Nico up into the race lead, but he's got Frankie right in his tail, and that pen is going to affect him quite a bit. So, see how quick, if possible, if Danny can get past Max. We just need to wait and see. See if you can get past him here. I mean, that soft tyre is definitely, it's a lot faster than the hards. I mean, one hards versus new softs is not really a debate, to be honest. As Frank is right in the tail of the Aston Martin, pulls out, gets DRS opened, then just cruises past the Aston Martin without much of a fuss. So this battle here is Norris wanting to get past 3rd. Yep, pulls to the side and gets past. As Nico again another track limits pen. See how much 6 seconds now for the Aston Martin driver. We've got a bit of a train behind Jane for the last points paying position. But we're going to focus on this battle here between Norris, Verdi and Sam. As Frankie says, it's the fastest lap of the race, but 34.6 exactly. That's nice. So just stay like that, it'll satisfy the OCD. Yeah. As Nico pits again, I believe, as we're going to go 3 wide into turn 1. Verdi through the middle, threads a needle between the Alfa Romeo and the Ferrari. What a move there. Jeez, oh. 3 wide and it came out clean. That's not something you see much very often. And fair enough, keeping it clean going 3 wide is not the easiest thing in the world, as Ferrari Sam went to the inside of McLaren on the softs, and he does get past the DRS. He will probably, as he gets pushed right to the inside, but it does get past. And I look with Danny on the back of Max. He's going to have a tyre advantage definitely. But he's lost lots of time to his teammate. It just goes to show what getting stuck in traffic can do to your time. So Frankie is really staking his claim to be the winner of this race. I was going to say it's round 18, but that is round 17 because I forgot they didn't do Monaco in tier 1 after they had to void tier 2 to safety car bug. But Danny does get past before turn 1. Nice and clean there. What about Sam? He moves at turn 1 there. Nope. So it's again back to Haas 1-2, but it's a 4.5 second gap between first and second now. There's red fire tyres, another 3 second pen. An absolutely dominant drive from the Haas's here. Haas's. Didn't hear that. From the Haas's here. You know, it could bore the fans. Yep, and as it's saying in the group chat, Aston, again, Aston are the only 2 cars now that are outside the points. One of the Alpine's not racing, the other one's DNF'd. And then Haas in 1-2, so it's going to be very interesting for the constructors. Is Red Fire Tiger gets past a side by side here. Who's going to come out in front? It's going to be the McLaren as he makes a lunge down the inside, and then they're going to be looking. Norris is looking for a move. Red Fire Tiger down the inside of the triple right hander. He does get past on the mediums compared to the hards. So he loses the back end a wee bit. Opportunistic move from Verdi maybe, but Red Fire Tiger does stay ahead. Is neat. Again, maybe another 3 wide at the turn 1 situation maybe. That can only be 2 wide at the turn 1 this time. That's shocking, only 2 wide. I'm expecting at least 3 cars here. But no, as Norris is somehow came from 7th and up to 5th now. So we've got a lot of cars here. From what? Vase, Ollie, Ben, Nico there. And then we've got a 3-car battle here for focus on this again. 3-car battle for 5th place. As the top 4 are all quite spread out. So we'll focus on this battle for 5th. As Norris is looking quite vulnerable there without any DRS. Verdi maybe red flag tag get past. Red flag tag going for 2 positions, but only gets to 1. It's an opportunistic move from him, but he's gonna have to settle for 6th place just now. So, yep, this battle for P5, 2 of them have penalties as red flag tagger dives into the pit lane. It's going to be a 2-stopper for him, I believe. Yep, as no, he's going to retire in the pit lane. Interesting. Oh, and we've got Union, who's spun it at the last corner. But he's going to get it going again. Doesn't look like he has wing damage, but it might be one of the great bugs in this game. And then there was 11 left in this race with, do the math, 7 laps, 6.5 laps to go for the Haas driver anyway. Again, we'll focus on this 3-car battle here for P5. We've replaced Red Fire Tiger with Nico. As Nico's going for the move, maybe. They've both got DRS and he's using all the battery. He's got none left now. There's a 3 wide. But what a move there from Nico. Double overtake there, but maybe he's going to be undone with third in the inside. But Nico gets past, but again, well, lunge down the inside, but the tyre advantage plays its role, and there's contact there. But Nico does get ahead. I'll be back in a minute. Nothing's happened, yeah, no mistaken. Cool. He's still got Woizo and Norris going at it, so. Well, it looks like it's pretty set for a McLaren not McLaren, Haas 1-2 here. Fair play to them. Haas absolutely dominating the EXFL, could blow the fans. Don't want to jinx them, might have some absolute, disaster class. Fall apart and end up 10th and 11th, who knows, but commentators cussing on it. Woizo's got a pen now, that's new. So I'll just focus on this battle for 6th then. And just see my time I've been gone. Advantage that his soft tyre has. Nico's gained, 5 seconds on 3rd and Norris in the hards. So. So, yeah, going on to the second last lap now. I mean, there's not really been much trouble for the Haas's. They've been pretty comfortable through all of this race, so fair play to them. But still focusing this battle for 6th place right now then. Both of them have barely any battery left, so that'll be interesting. Maybe a wee game of DRS chicken on the go. Can't really make a move at turn 1 yet. Oh, Ollie, 3-second pen. Come on, man. Try to keep it clean on your return. Fuck's sake. It's a nice shot. Drone, helicopter shot, something like that. But looks cool, so I like it. Will we see a move here from McLaren with DRS? That's a pretty strong possibility. So as the DRS opened, will he go for it or will he stay behind maybe? And that's what he's going to do, he's going to stay behind, yep, and try and make a move on the last lap to ensure he gets that P6. So, tactics, stuff like that. So, stay focused on these two as they stay with a battle until the very last lap. As they are coming in the last couple of corners. I would say Ben might benefit from penalties, but he's 5 seconds off, so. Nico's got a 6-second pen actually, don't he? Yeah. So, if these two could maybe not battle and just work for each other, they could possibly catch up to Nico and get P5. But, I don't know, I think it's going to be close there, I mean. So notice here, it's not got much battery to play off a defend from Ferdy here, so it's going to be interesting. There we are now into the back straight. Will we see a move here for position on the last lap? I need to wait and see. Norris is burning what little battery he has left, so is Woizo. He's got a DRS though. Norris goes to fence off and they touch, but there's no wing damage there. Bit of I don't know if it's a brake check or just a lock, but Norris does stay ahead as Frankie comes around the final corner to win. Some photo finish that. We'll go Haas. A 1-2 finish for the Haas team. as Max claims a final podium spot ahead of Sam in 4th. And then we're going to have Nico coming home 6th, and then a good battle between these two as Norris comes ahead in P6 ahead of Ferdy, P7. Ben with a solid P8. Vase P9, all points on his return. Fair play to him. He's not done a race in months and he gets points. Love to see it. Then we've got Mr. Onion. Poor him. Who has ran out of fuel. And P11. Come on, Jaden, make the finish. You got 2 minutes, son. Come on. You know, he's just coasting, you know. He can do what he wants. Maybe the fuel strategy wasn't up to par for him, but slight miscalculations. I say, Jaden, about half a minute later, crosses the line to come P11. As Nico gets driver of the day. Fair enough. A Haas win in tier 2, a Haas win in tier 1. It's just a natural order of the way it should be. Absolute Haas class. Yeah. And that is your EXFL tier 1 season 9 round 17 Freedom Grand Prix. A 1-2 for Haas at a home race. Love to see it. And that'll do wonders for the constructors' hopes anyway. Oh, that's it. I'll just grab a race director in case anyone needs it. Snab this. And thank you, Pookies, for watching. And I might be back next week. I don't know.